Hey guys, so I'm in my kitchen. Yeah, I'm going to change the scenery, so if you can hear the refrigerator, if you can hear the air conditioner, sorry, not sorry, but video time. So guys, if you don't know, tomorrow I'm going to be going to my very first Pride. I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee for Pride. I'm going with my twin brother, and I'm going with one of my best friends named George. And it was a spur-of-the-moment kind of decision. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I was like, I've never been to a Pride. I want to go to a Pride. So we're going, and we're staying the weekend, and it's going to be super fun. There's so many things for me to bump into. I can't move around a whole lot. So we're going to Pride, and it's my first time, and I don't really know what to expect. I think it's going to be a good time. I know we're going out to the bars. I know we're going clubbing. That kind of stuff. We're going to go dancing. We're going to have a really, really good time, especially with the two that I'm going with, because they like to go out. They like to have fun the way that I like to have fun. And so I think it's going to be a really good, positive experience. But something you guys have been waiting for me to talk about, and a lot of people have been asking about, is what happened with grad school. So I'm going to talk about what happened with grad school and my Pride plans. And obviously, I'm dressed like this because I've been trying to pick outfits for Pride all freaking evening. And, I've been struggling. Like, what do you wear to Pride? I don't fucking know. So right now, I'm just kind of chilling in my panda tank and some underwear. But I think I have this actually maroon. I think I'm going to wear that to the parade. And you'll see that on Instagram and everything. When I mentioned that I was going to Pride, a lot of people were like, are you going to film? We want you to film. We expect you to film. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be filming because I don't want to take away from my first Pride experience. I want to experience it. I don't want to record it and experience it later, if that makes sense. If I'd been to Pride before, I might record it, I might, do that kind of stuff. But since this is my first time, I really just want to be in the moment. I just want to experience it and have fun with my friends and my brother. Anti-horse. So if you've been following me, you know that I was going to go to grad school. I was enrolled in an MBA program here at Mississippi State, and then out of nowhere, I kind of dropped out of school, and now I'm not in school, and I'm just kind of floating. So what happened? I've touched on this a little bit over a couple other videos, I think. But basically, I had a conversation with a friend of mine that made me really kind of open my eyes to my possibilities and things that were going on in my life. I've got a lot of personal things going on. And so, honestly, just a lot going on with me, a lot going on with my family, a lot going on with my future, my potential careers. On top of that, I knew that I was going to end up having to pay more than I initially thought that I was going to have to pay for grad school, and so that was that kind of added in the factor where I know that I can go to grad school in the future, and I know that I can get it almost completely paid for, and I also know that I can get into different programs. I've mentioned before that I scored well enough on my GMAT to go to almost any school in the world, so I did super well on that. I do really well on standardized tests. So I can go anywhere I want, anytime that I want. I just have to decide when. Tagging on to that, though, it just didn't feel like the right time for me. Like I said, I could do this at any point in my life. Anytime that I want to go back to school, I can. A lot of people say, if you don't do it now, you'll never go back. And I'm just like, I'm not most people. I do weird things. I got into grad school and then I quit. It just didn't feel right. I went through my springboard week, and with everything else going on in my life, I just knew that I was going to have to make a lot of sacrifices to pursue my MBA, and I wasn't going to fully be there because I was going to be committed to a bunch of other things. I was going to be focused on so many other things, and what was coming after my MBA was going to be ranked above my current MBA, and I just wasn't going to be able to put the time and the effort into the program and the team that I was on. And I knew that it just wasn't right for me. And it was heartbreaking. It was very difficult for me to make that decision because I was committed. I was committed to staying here for another year, blah, 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 blah. I keep bumping into this cabinet. It's like, I keep getting fucking shoulder checked. But really, it just didn't feel right. And I feel like I need time to kind of figure myself out. I need time to get my life together. And that's why I admire a gap year. So many people think a gap year is so bad. My mom is one of them. She hates the idea of me taking a gap year right now. But I just really... I need the time, I need the space for myself to think and to grow and to figure out what direction I want to start moving. So I'm looking into going other places. I'm looking into moving. I am very soon. I would love to move by the end of the summer. That would be my ideal goal. But right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to get to move by the end of the summer. I don't know if I'm going to be here for another year, if I'll be here for a couple months. I have to figure all that out, and that's the process that I'm in right now. And so the cool thing about this being my first Pride, gay culture is a new territory for me. And that sounds so weird coming from me as a gay YouTuber because I have gay YouTube friends. I've been around gay people. But I've never been somewhere And I've never been surrounded by so many gay people. I think Pride is going to be a culture shock for me. I think it's going to be very different. I think I'm going to have to adapt to that because I've been, I went out to some gay bars when I was in Austin before the Curtis premiere. We all went out to the bars one night and we had a good time. And so I was around that, but this is going to be my first time at a Pride, being in a very urban center where I'm just surrounded by LGBTQ plus people. And I think it's just going to very much hit me as to whether, like, it's something I want or something I don't, because I'm trying to decide between, like, very populated cities and very rural cities, because I kind of have my pick and choose of where I want to go as, like where I apply to jobs and stuff. And so I'm very much, I don't know. Actually, I bumped into the damn cabinet again, just fucking. I know I love the urban center kind of thing, so now it's just going to be kind of the telltale of whether I like being around so many gay people. That sounds so bad, but you have to be honest with yourself. Like, gay culture is not for everybody. Gay culture is not for every single gay. I think that I flourish in more of an urban setting when there's more going on, there's stuff to do, there's stuff is happening 24/7. Because even when I was in Hamburg, if, like, David was at work, then I wasn't just sitting at home. Sometimes I sat at home, but a lot of times I would just get on the train and I would go find his friends around the city. And there was stuff to do. There was always motion. And that's something I can't stand about being stuck in Starkville right now is, like, I'll sit at home a lot, but it's just because there's no motion. If you were to just walk out into Starkville in the middle of the day, it's like dead. It's flat. Nothing is going on. There's no moving parts. So I'm in this transitional phase. I'm going to Pride. I'm not in grad school. I'm figuring out my life. If anybody needs a marketing associate, let me know, because career. Thanks for listening to me in my panda bear tank top. Me and Panda appreciate you. That's it for this video. I will update you guys on Pride. Come to my live streams, turn on the bell. I live stream more than I make videos, that's for damn sure. Stay smart, stay pretty. See you later. Surely there's a thumbnail in there somewhere. Is that on? I'm trying to, oh god, oh dear.